Oh, nowhere. Hey, how you doing? Oh, Loopy. I don't know where Loopy is. He's not talking.
I was connecting.
Oh,
That's awkward.
yeah, we're up.
It's why? Hello, everyone. So tonight's game is going to be between Odin's Finest and NR. I am one of your hosts tonight, Loopy, and this is my co-host. Want to introduce yourself?
Hey, how you guys doing? You heard a lot of me yesterday. I'm back. You're gonna hear a lot of me today today and the next game.
And the next day, and the next day,
And the
and the
next
next
day.
day,
It's just a
and the
repeating
next
cycle.
day.
So,
Hey man, I
Odin's
casted.
Finest NR.
I hosted 3 days in a row the first week of Summer Cup too.
The hell,
First week.
man.
I was
I've hosted the last. This will be the first game I haven't hosted of this week. I hosted the other two yesterday, and then I'll be hosting the one right after this. Whoop whoop. But yeah, guys, we are having Odin's Finest versus NR. Let's get some predictions down there in the chat.
absolutely. I want to hear what everyone has to say.
Awesome. Ooh.
The dead tie. Wow, crazy.
Oh, excuse me. Well, they can't hear. Yeah, so
So
our lovely
predictions.
cameraman informed us that Odin's Finest versus NR polls were at 26-26 even. So it's a split.
That's pretty intense. I'm glad to see like equal support from both sides. You know what I mean? I'm excited to see that because a lot
And
of
then for
times it's just kind of like one dominant team. And that's sort of
exactly.
like okay. We're just
Like
waiting
with the
on one last
reanimated
player to
gaming
get in
one.
here.
It's
Yeah, right.
63-18 for reanimated gaming to win it. So that's really really one-sided, in my opinion. I mean, I could be completely wrong and not know how math works, but
Well, but so we're just because you guys can't see it because you see this beautiful overlay which is created by Rage, the admin and everything. That Rage. He's a fairly decent person. No, he's a great guy. So there's that. But because you can't see that, we're just waiting for people to ready up, and then we'll get right into this. Be a great match, hopefully.
oh yeah, I think it's gonna be like one team's gonna win a couple rounds and the other team is just gonna do like the same thing and just win a couple rounds. And it looks like everyone's ready up, so we are going to be starting this game. The map is Clubhouse.
Yes.
Odin's Finest is attacking first, and if you look up above on your screen, something we have new is we have the team, their logo, and then obviously the other team and that logo. And once the operators are banned, it will show what ops are banned, obviously.
I'm very excited to use this. I am very excited for it.
Oh yeah, it's definitely interesting. I love that we added this concept. The whole overlay with the two teams and the bands and their own logos, and the Collective's nice, beautiful little logo right there in the middle.
Hey. So a Capitao ban, very common, especially for the defenders starting on Clubhouse. Want to try to get as many early rounds as you can get. Make your life a little easier. Capitao being extremely useful to stop bandit tricking and all the fun stuff. Maverick, another classic ban, but by the attackers, which is unusual for the exact same reason I was just talking about. A lot of times you want to give your side the opening favor. You know what I mean? Like you want to make your attack or your defense, depending on whatever you're starting on, a little bit easier.
Exactly, I understand exactly where you're coming from, and that's a nice ban with the Valkyrie right there. It's a little less intel that's given to NR, so we'll see if they opt to bring the Maestro or an Echo now, due to the fact that one of them will be able to be played and still get a little bit of intel from both of them.
I definitely expect to see the Echo band over the Maestro, but yep, and there he is.
It is.
So, based on these bans, this map is looking even more defender favored than I think it already is. This map is just looking extremely defender favored.
Oh yeah, exactly. And, surprisingly, I didn't catch this, but we still have Jackal on the board.
You're right, we do absolutely have Jackal on the board. That is a very interesting point. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, no, I'm very interested in seeing how this turns out. So we're starting in Gym. That's a very unusual choice. Maybe NR is just trying to throw off Odin's finest, like OF. They're just trying to throw him off with that weird site choice first, or maybe that is their preferred site. But Mira is really strong. Smoke, Castle, both really strong on this site. Bandit for the bandit tricking on the jacuzzi wall. Good defense setup so far. Absolutely good defense setup.
Oh yeah, even with the attacking lineup, with that Nomad and then both hard breachers, I really feel like even though they did try to throw them off, if that's what they were going for, I don't think it's going to work due to the amount, you have both hard breachers, so technically they could push from any way they want, still get any of the walls open that's needed, and then they have the Nomad. You know how small Gym and stuff is, that hallway, and the rotate hole is usually where you're going to rotate from, so just slap Nomads on that. Think they'll be pretty set, but we'll see if they can even.
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that entirely. But it also looks like that they're probably only going to have the one roamer and Jaeger, which always can be a little bit risky on this site. You do usually want one below and one vertical and one horizontal on this site. Try to keep those main stairs under your control, as well as keep at least some pressure on CCTV and cash. But with the setup that they're running, it seems like they're only going to have the one roamer and Jaeger. Unless they're going to roam with Castle, which I guess is a viable option depending on how they play him. But it's definitely not a classic roamer.
I think last I saw Castle, I believe he was holding construction for Mira. I saw him he's near Mira. There's construction and cash, so he might just sit there. Make sure no Twitch drones or anything like that come through.
There's a drone right there. And it looks like Thermite's going to try to get this. It looks like Thermite will get this wall open right and early, so they are not going to bandit trick. They just kind of put down the bandit batteries and went to go open the wall. Very interesting choice by them. But they do have the Mira, and with Capitao banned. And it's going to be a great C4 from Mira. What a throw. She knew the Thatcher was there and just nowhere to go. Nowhere to go.
During that bandit did get wiped out, so that's the only other C4 off the board left.
Don't activate.
Matt and Buck having a great hold in logistics so far. And that will be a second kill for the attackers. And a third! It'll be a triple kill for Nomad, but we'll be traded out by the Castle. Castle looking for another one in logistics. I think he might have downed him? Yeah, he did. Castle did absolutely down the player, but Castle does not know that. So it is all up to the two hard breachers, in Thermite and Habana, because that Buck is a dead man. I don't think there's a way to get him. And it will be finished off anyway.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Mono picking up diffuser, always a smart plan. Because Thermite actually holds sight. So, a lot of pressure right now on the attackers. But Castle is low, and that will be Castle traded out. It's a 2v1 for the attackers. tunnel up to Jaeger. Jaeger will spot one, but will be taken out by the thermite. That round was very back and forth. It didn't really seem like either team had a solid grip on the round at all, that whole round.
Yeah, it was. That was just aggression from like many players. The Nomad, and then just Jaeger and Castle just coming out, and then Thermite just. Honestly, it was just whoever landed the shots first with aggression from the both sides.
Absolutely, I loved everything I saw from that round, and we will be going to a more traditional site in the cache CCTV. But they are not. Oh, they have the Legion this time. But that's kind of the Legion instead of the Mira. But that's really the only change that they have. They seem to just sort of like the setup that they have going. Oh, actually, as I say that, Castle will swap to Doc with the ACOG. I'm sure that they only played. I'm sure that they played the Castle to try to maybe trick NR to thinking they were. OF into thinking they were holding Jim again, but clearly they're not. They're pretty good at 6-pick.
You know, with someone like Doc, you can have him just sitting up there on rafters, just holding that pixel angle, waiting for anyone to walk in the door, or if they opt to reach the garage wall, you can just hold an angle of that with like a pixel.
Absolutely.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. 10 seconds
Now,
remaining.
I'm not. Thatcher mines. Thatchers take out Legion mines, don't they?
Yeah, Thatcher's.
Yeah, I thought so.
Attackers
So,
are heading out to defuse a bomb.
I don't know if that one that he threw at the bomb will actually get destroyed by the Thatcher, because I don't know the once he Thatcher's main wall, I don't know the radius that the Thatcher actually works at. But I think the ones that he'll put there might get destroyed. We'll have to see.
See you on the other side.
But one, I don't know the number of the radius of a Thatcher EMP. And even if I did, I don't. I'm horrible at judging distances. I'm just really bad at judging distances, personally. Bandit on the wall, gonna try to slow down. And Doc getting an opening frag on Habana. That is one of the hardest down, but like we just discussed, the right is on deep on the wall, but that will be one charge taken out. It's down to one thermite charge. Otherwise, you're gonna have to abandon this wall. Unless they got both. No, he still is holding. I can see him. He's outlined. How many EMPs does Thatcher have?
I think he has 2 left. No, he's all
2.
out actually.
That's crazy. So I don't think this wall is gonna get open.
And it took out Block, and then down east there, Scorpion's gonna get lit. I'm sorry, Snap.
But ooh, good pick. Good pick. Yeah, it's Jaeger down. Thermite absolutely having a fantastic game today. Fragmite showing up. Good old Fragmite.
Scanning. Stay sharp.
Smoke. Oh, it looks like that. I don't think Bandit can stop the thermite charge. I think that that Bandit walked away from the wall thinking that they gave up, and yeah, Thermite got the wall open. Was just able to breach that wall. Great play by OF to get that wall open, but they don't have a lot of time left. Only a minute left on the round.
I'm dry.
And Doc is
What?
still in garage.
Yep, I was just about to say that you still have that docking garage. We can easily run out and peek that balcony. You know, get anyone at maybe after plant, get anyone that's just covering that diffuser if they do get inside safely and plant.
I think the big issue right now is it's what is basically it's like a 4v1, 4v2, because I mean Thermite is on a minuscule of health, and Smoke is still on the board, so I'm not sure how much use he's gonna be. But and there's the Thermite being taken out by the Doc, and it's now a 4v1 up to the Thatcher with 20 seconds left on the clock. I don't. And he will be taken out. He's a great shot. Peek in the Thermite hole. Absolutely night and day difference of the holds between their cache and their gym bedroom. Gym bedroom was back and forth. No one really seemed to have control of the round, and obviously in the end the attackers did win. Cache CCTV, it looked pretty solidly in NR's favor.
Oh yeah, it really did. It was just really dominant. They were hitting their shots. They weren't backing off the angles. And then once the Jaeger died, I believe it was either Banner or Smoke rotated down these stairs and lit Thermite up to literally 5 HP.
It was a smoke grenade. It was a smoke grenade that got him super lit.
Ah, yeah.
Smoke grenades will do that to you. I like this gridlock. Because a lot of them, they had a lot of rotations, and ours playing with a lot of good rotations and is able to help each other out, flank, get new angles, get them off guard. Nomad, obviously you get the air jab effect, but with a gridlock you can slow down their rotates. So with a Nomad you can only stop one rotate, but if they try to rotate through a gridlock, you're going to massively slow it down. You're either A, going to have to shoot them and give away their position, or B, they're going to have to walk through them, A, taking damage, and then B, also being really, really loud, but also slowing down their physical movement itself. So it sort of allows, like I said, a Nomad is a one-use kind of thing, like a one-trick pony, but using those gridlocks allows you to have a little bit more flexibility. So I definitely think that the gridlock choice is probably pretty good.
Reservoir going up.
Oh yeah,
On the other
definitely,
hand-
because even if you try to walk through them, yeah, they're going to take damage, and they're really loud when you step on them, so anyone's going to hear it.
Right? Don't at me. The smaller the gridlock is, the more damage you do, because you step on more spikes. No, I'm kidding. That's a joke. Take that seriously.
Huh. Hey, you never know.
Oh god, if that was like truly, I mean, just imagine stepping on like one of those small gridlocks that takes in like a little corner and they just take like 50 damage. Oh my god,
Oh
imagine
god.
that. Just out of nowhere, just like, what happened? What happened to my health?
Where's my... What if you could do that with Legion, you know, like, bundle up all 7 of them? And
You
then
can,
just,
and you
like...
take 70 damage. You take 70 damage, you absolutely can.
Oh, that's just... Wow.
That's like a thing you can do. But you have to
Man.
use all 7, and obviously the benefit of Legion is using across the map. So we're already a minute into the round, and there's not a lot of not been a lot of action going on. They are downstairs. They have a Kaid to try to keep some of those hatches closed. Kaid also has impact grenade, so he's probably gonna impact trick. Something just an interesting to point out. Kaid is playing the shotgun, but brought a holosight. Usually when people
I just
bring the
noticed
shotgun, they're bringing the they bring the ACOG. That's why they bring the shotgun. If they want, you know, if they don't really care about the sight, they'll bring the SMG. But yeah, no. Holosight, definitely interesting. I taking a little bit of damage from Habana.
Located by attackers.
That hefty Moroccan man. Not gonna be too worried about it. And a great C4 onto the Havana. That's the only hard reach down.
Yeah, and especially with just a minute left, you can't get that hatch now, so you have to push down either blue or main stage.
That Ella was unseen. Yeah, and it will be 2! That shotgun just obliterating! Oh.
Jaeger is
What a-
still actually upstairs on the roam, too. Wow, I didn't notice he was roaming. It's interesting.
Twitch doesn't know he's there, it looks like. The shotgun will absolutely light up the Twitch. Oh my god, he's gonna re-peek with the shotgun. Twitch is forced to back off in the kitchen. Poor Twitch.
15 seconds left.
1v4, 10 seconds, and the diffuser is down on main stage. But he's just gonna close it out and say, nope, this is our round. We got this.
What a play
So you
by
know
the
what I
Ella
wanna see?
shotgun. What? I'm excited to hear this.
I want to see a bar in Stockhold. That's really what I want to see come out
Okay,
from one of these teams.
We got someone wilding right now. Jesus. Barstock, if I saw a Barstock hold, I would be shocked. Now,
Like, you
it
never
is
see it,
definitely-
that's the thing.
But to say, you definitely never see it, so it would. I can't pick a single person that would like be not caught off by that.
Exactly.
It would just be, wow, I can't believe they legitimately just did that. We have both a Maestro and a Mira this time, trying to hold. This is their second attempt to hold the bedroom.
And Jimmy bedroom.
Yeah. And Maestro is on board this time. Definitely an interesting choice. I don't know if you. I don't know if you know me this well, but Maestro being my favorite defender, I'm always excited to see him. But it is definitely interesting switch up. I definitely think it'll work out better for them because one of the things they didn't have was a lot of intel in that site. They didn't play in the intel ops besides Mira, but Mira got taken out pretty swiftly. Yeah, she did get the one kill, but she did get taken out pretty quickly.
Yeah, I mean, granted, they can't bring the Valkyrie and the Echoes also off the board, so it really limits you to intel, camera-wise. But, I mean, you can always bring someone like a Pulse or a Mozzie still. And then, like you said, we still got the Maestro on the board, and then the Mira.
Absolutely.
Device is going dark.
So, I see they pressured it last time. It didn't really serve them very well, but hopefully it does this time. They are pressuring that middle staircase from the doorway. I mean, not the doorway, the window. It will be a successful magic by Bandit. Absolutely holding down that wall right now. And notice, he has a castle barricade and a shield. NR is making sure that that Bandit is protected. I don't know if I would use that much utility if I were you. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, maybe put that castle behind the Mira in the bathroom, keep her a little bit more safe, because obviously, as you see right now, they didn't even try to contest that castle barricade that was protecting Bandit.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw it, but there is no Habana on the board this time around, and not only is Thermite dead, but he already had lost both of his charges anyway. Blackbeard also down, but he can be picked up if the attackers just drop into logistics. He is savable. Looks like Gridlock's gonna try to do that now.
If he would have bounced the nade off of the corner, it might have gotten Bandit.
If I was Blackbeard, I'd have him crawl somewhere, but Gridlock just gonna go for the risky pickup right there out in the open. Works out.
Oh, this could be an amazing stop.
Oh, that was so unfortunate. Maestro still having a great position inside the bathroom. Attackers are definitely the ones struggling right now.
Looks like there's no C4 left on the board. The Bandit opted to bring Barbar. We just saw Mira throw hers and unfortunately miss. So
that is
Maestro cams.
Does Castle have any impact on himself? Because those can be slightly helpful in. No, he does not. So, and that will be two. Oh, but there will be a trade. A Mira shotgun kill. And it will be Bandit killing the Thatcher. That is Diffuser down. This is not looking good for Gridlock, but it will be a double kill.
10 seconds to go.
It'll be a triple kill! Never count out the Gridlock. 5 seconds up on the board. Can she find the Bandit? I don't think she can. Oh! That is win by time. That was almost an amazing clutch by the Gridlock. Almost.
Oh yeah.
An amazing.
Man, you should have seen it yesterday. This reminds me just like yesterday's game. It was 2v4s, 1v3s, and they were both teams were just clutching those like it was nothing.
I was in one of those 1v2s yesterday. I was the clutcher.
Oh wow.
On Villa. On Villa,
Yep.
I had a 1v2 clutch as Hibana on attack.
Whoops.
But tell me about it, that match, because that match alone, Foe had think, like 3 or 4 different clutches. It was crazy. It was just kind of crazy how many clutches were coming out.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused
it's
by
1-3
attackers.
for the attackers. You know they're probably going to go back to cash because they now have won their full site rotation. You have to adapt. You have to get this wall open. You don't have Capital on the board. What do you do?
I mean, heck, you go down below, you throw a Thatcher, and then hopefully, while you get the any Jaeger device that's gonna end it, and then you go down to the drone hole, you can shoot a Nomad at the barricade. It's really wide enough to reach if he's getting the left side, and it'll blow him off most likely. But I mean, you can always go with the gridlock down below with the super shorty.
5
And
seconds.
shorty. Super shot. And then just go down below and shoot a little bit underneath the band and make him scared to where he doesn't just sit still, focusing on the wall.
That's always a good thing. Also, just pointing it out because it doesn't get pointed out very often. Smoke just destroyed 2 drones. That is 2 drones that the attackers don't have use. This round from the beginning is just not looking like it's going to be in their favor. I do think that is worth pointing out. So good pick off by the. Did they not? The bandit did not hear the thermite charge. How unfortunate! But that will be the thermite immediately picked off by the dog, and it will be another kill for the Jaeger. That is already 2 attackers off the board. So yes, they got the wall open, but they paid for it with 2 frags for the defenders. I honestly don't know if that's worth. I honestly don't know if it's worth.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate. You know, they finally got that wall open without really any contention, and then they just, right as it opened, they got punished for it.
As Malik in chat says, that absolutely was indeed a bra moment. That was absolutely a bra moment. Doc's still in garage, and Gridlock still having 2 of her. Ooh. Will be another frag for defense. This round, but it will be the first frag for the attacker. But it will be a quick clean up to get those last 2 kills. Absolutely not a flawless round, but nearly flawless round, and it was absolutely fantastic by NR. They got the wall open, and Thermite. I heard the explosion in one ear, and then I heard a bullet like 2 seconds later, and Thermite was dead. I'm not really sure what happened there, but that was just unfortunate. It absolutely was.
I think it was Doc from Garage that killed him, or it was either the Legion that was sitting next to the bomb. But yeah, right as it opened, he was dead, gone.
Deleted.
Yep. Goodbye.
Just straight deleted. Delete this.
Thermite.exe has stopped working.
that brings me back to some funny moments with my friends, but those are times past and not.
Attackers need to locate and defuse.
Oh my god. Brings me back to my Pokemon games. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I'm a huge Pokemon nerd.
And it doesn't look like we're gonna see a bar in Stockhold from NR, but maybe Odin's Finest will, you know.
Honestly, at this point, if I'm Odin's Finest, I might be considering it, because maybe that kind of a complete toss and like trip up their game might be the best choice, because if the momentum continues in this way, they're going to be looking down the barrel of a 5-1. Obviously, if they win this round, 4-2 isn't bad, especially with these bans. It is definitely a defender's favorite map, especially with these bans. So a 4-2 split, it's sort of like you 1-2 on defense. Okay, that's good. But come out, you're looking down the barrel of a 5-1. Maybe a bar stock hold is what you need, because it's just going to throw them so far off that they're not going to be prepared for it. And if you have a strat build that works, you know, you just drones ready. Like I said, you catch them off guard and you
exactly.
Pay for
That's gonna be a no.
Activated device.
Also, just because I do see people in chat talking about it, I think it deserves to be said out loud. Thank you to Rage for this amazing looking stream tonight. You have him to thank.
Oh yeah, I love it. Like, I can't get over it, and especially the fact that it shows the logo of the team and stuff like that. I just really love that.
So right now, the attackers are trying to deal with this Ella shotgun on main stairs. Not an easy task to deal with. They do have the Jackal though. It was pinging her. I don't know if it still is. She is extremely low, and it will be the first frag for Gridlock. That's what the attack team. And another one for Gridlock. But will be traded out by Bandit onto. I can't tell who that is. Thatcher.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Reloading.
So, this round is shaping up if they can. Because Jackal. Oh, I thought he was in sight. Never mind. He's just down the stairs. My bad. I thought he was in sight. For like a split second, it kind of looked like he was in sight. A triple kill from the Gridlock. Absolutely having an amazing game. I mean, I know the scoreboard doesn't really show it much, but the Gridlock has been playing phenomenal all night. And it will be the last two fractions of Thermite. And it will be a 4-2 split. Like I said, this is sort of where you want to be. This is sort of where you want to be on this map, especially with these bands. Because I think with this, like I said, especially with these bands, I think it's easy to go up 5 rounds without losing one. I don't think it's that difficult as long as you have the proper strats and you hit all your hit your shots and etc. etc. Just play the game smart. Because with no Maverick, that's no Maverick tricking. No Maverick tricking. And Capitao, with no Capitao, you can't stop any of the bandit tricking. These bands are brutal for the attack side, and I think we saw how brutal they are with NR's defenses and OF's attacks. So now we're gonna swap that, and if OF can just win 5 attack rounds in a row, or maybe 3 in a row, and then they lose 1 and then 2 in a row, or something like that. If they can win 5 attacks before NR wins 2, they can win this even before OT. That's what it comes down to.
I mean, honestly, if that was to happen, they could only let go of 1 round.
Right. But I personally, as a caster and a viewer, would love to see 6-6, because that means OT. And OT is just more fun. But, if you're a player, obviously you want to end it quick.
Exactly.
10 seconds to insertion.
Connor is indeed playing Ash, everyone. So be prepared to see some frags.
Sorry about that. I had to deal with my cat. He was trying to attack my foot. So I'm back now. I can full focus on the game.
See, I am allergic to cats.
Yeah, I'm allergic to cats. This one is always attacking my feet. It's just so annoyed.
Cat's name, because I love animals. As much as I'm allergic to cats, I love animals.
I don't have a name for him. It's called Cat.
Tossing a stun grenade.
What?
It's the only thing he responds to. Oh,
What?
man.
Drone's up and running.
All right, collective.
Whoa.
We have to come together as a community, and we're going to name his cat. We're going to name his cat.
I don't know if anyone else saw that, or if it was just me, but when she threw her drone, I could have swore she threw her gun instead of her drone. Did you catch that, or was that just me?
I did not catch that.
Yeah, Lizzle
Bandit.
be able to bandit trick him.
Bandit, yeah, he will be blinded and will be forced off the bandit trick. That is very good for NR and very bad for OF, who, like we talked about, if they want to end this quick, only can lose 1 round. But it will be an opening frag for NR, also just taking it down. Habana getting a kill with that bearing 9. Secondary SMGs coming back. I don't know if you heard the word, but they're apparently coming back in the next season.
Oh wait, can you re-say that? What'd you say?
I said I don't know if you heard, but secondary SMGs bearing 9, whatever. Apparently coming back in the next season. And fury of kills just comes out. But it looks like OF. There is a spark of light from OF. That is diffuser down in sight. This is totally winnable. But it is now a 1v3 with a minute left on the clock. He can't wait on the clock. But if he plays diffuser, but it will be Habana from behind, getting him on the main stairs. Now putting NR. Well, not on match point, but like 1 more until
5-1.
Yeah, at 5-2, and 1 more till they for OF to come back, they would have to force OT. That's what I'm trying to say, but I'm struggling at saying it because I just kind of suck in English.
You're all good. It happens.
You have a ping. Who pinged me? 3. Oh, that's exactly what it was. Rage, get out. Why are you pinging me? Why do I have to watch the stream? I'm casting the stream. Does that count, Dad? Thank you, Dad.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
So 5-2 to go downstairs with a vigil. I like this. The vigil play, I like it. No, that's Re. I actually love this easy. So, okay, funny story about that. I actually hated the SMG-12 for the longest time, but then Warden came out, and I fell in love with it because I actually adore Warden, and now I run the SMG-12 on like both Dokubi and Vigil. But I actually preferred the CZ for the longest time until Warden came out. Don't at me. Warden is an underrated option. Don't at me.
Yeah, I was just like you. I hated that gun.
Even before it got nerfed, like even before all the secondary SMGs got nerfed, I just didn't like it. I just thought it was too unruly. But hey, that's me. Enough about that. Let's focus back on the game. 30 seconds in the round. Ash already has control of CCTV and is pushing into Cash. There is one in Ash giving her away a position right before Jaeger ran out. He will fall back. He is now in master bedroom. Just chilling on site. Gonna go for an impact trick, it looks like, and will it be successful? That's the real question.
Claws ready for you.
Maestro cams, good positioning. Where's the vigil? That's the Jaeger down, but Vigil is still on pool table, so that one of the roamers is still alive, and they will stop the Habana pellet with that. But he will be taken out by the thermite to his right, so he trades his life for a single set of Habana pellets. Not worth it.
Yeah, not worth it.
Malik, I will fight you. Warden is not a trash can. I will fight you. You're just mad that Warden looks better than you do. That is not looking good for OF, but will be relevant, or I think it's relevant. Fighting back, he has been an absolute monster for this team today. I'm trying to that's so bad at work. And it'll be a triple kill from the Slad. The Slad. Oh my god, I'm gonna stop.
Dude, I had these same problems yesterday. It just kept mispronouncing like the easiest things. I was like, no, stop. And if you didn't catch that, he ended up getting a 4K and then gracefully swinging his hammer like, woo! My sight.
I did. It was a beautiful 4K.
So it's match point. Odin's fine. Well, against Odin's fine. They can't make any mistakes.
But you're right. They can't make any mistakes. They have to play 4 perfect rounds on defense. Rage, can we look at the scoreboard, Dad? Thank you. There it is. And if you just look at OF, it's pretty. It is pretty top heavy. I have to admit. Overall, it is pretty top heavy. But on the other hand, NR is pretty evenly spread.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I
Attackers need
believe
to locate and
NR
defuse as many bombs as they can.
actually. I want to say they won their last game. I want to say it was 7-0 versus known randoms. And it was also on this map as well. So it seems that they're pretty dominant on Clubhouse.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
I mean, so if I were to go back and watch those two VODs, that would probably definitely be the first thing that they come on. And clearly, they like this map, and not only do they like it, but they are good at it. Because just because you like a map doesn't mean you're good at it.
Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb.
True for me, if on a few maps I like certain maps, and then there's garbage on them though. And then
There's
other
one
maps
map I've been really good at, you know? Even though I haven't played it in a long time. Playing.
Nah, see, okay, here's the thing. I hate this. I'm actually good at New Hereford, but it's a bad map.
Oh, I love that map. I love that map.
Alright, I need a new casting partner. Can someone hop on me? No.
I love that map. Like, genuinely, I have a love for that map. Like, I love how it's laid out and everything. And I don't get why people don't like it.
It's so defender favorite, it hurts. It hurts how defender favorite it is. Opening frag by the attackers on NR. Looking good, like Sledge. That is the Maestro down. That is almost all of their plant denial gone. That is devastating for the defenders. I honestly don't know. I don't know. If I'm Odin's finest, like I'm locking down sight. You gotta watch your angles. It just comes down to really winning gunfights at this point. It's gonna come down to winning your
Bomb located
gunfights.
by attackers.
Yeah, 'cause I
Habana.
don't think there's any roamers at the moment.
Yeah, Havana taking dirt tunnel. Doesn't look like Castle is aware of that. Oh, but there is a castle barricade, so she is gonna use another pellet on that. But another frag by the attackers will take out the Kaid. And if Kaid was the only support available to the defenders, then that is now not an option. Two people in dirt tunnel fighting with the castle. Legion in blue hallway. Castle will win the fight against one of them, but there is still a second one in there. Going to pressure and push up. Wait, maybe I'm blind. Maybe there's only one person in there. Blind, ignore me.
I just where I saw
don't know
two.
what I'm talking about. Yeah, right. Okay, so it's not just me. So I thought I saw you.
Yeah, I saw that.
Buck looks like he's about to get into sight very easily through that wall that he just opened. But it all comes down to where this castle is playing. I'm going to take out one of those shields in the hallway. And Sledge, with the double kill, we'll get the Legion playing in the hallway with the SMG-11. Plant going down by the Thatcher. That's now a 1v4 and it is all over. Thatcher getting the kill with the pistol. That will be NR taking the match. So NR wins 7-2, and we will get their that person in for an interview, and we will quickly ask them some questions. Absolutely great game by NR. They just they dropped the first round, and they only dropped one other round on defense, and that was it. They just sort of dominated. They dropped the first and the last round of defense, ironically.
So I'm guessing we invite Remy to the party. He's the one with the IGL tag, so.
I would assume as much. I do wish we sort of that gridlock got that clutch. That was pretty amazing.
Yeah, that'd have been amazing.
The one was like 1v4 or something.
I got you.
Alright. So we'll just get REG Remy with a Y,
Alright.
not an I.
Alrighty. And
I
invite has
before
been
E except
sent.
after C.
Oh man. I haven't heard that in a long time.
Talking, spelling out here.
Yeah.
And
Hello,
there he
hello,
is.
hello.
What
How
is
you
up?
doing, Remy? Good.
I'm
GG.
doing good.
First off, GG.
Yeah, good game.
So just starting off with the basic question: how do you feel about that match you just played? How do you feel?
It was good. I feel good. You know, team's happy. I'm happy. You know, nothing much to say about that. It's a good game overall.
Nice, nice. So your defense. Well, I want to know just the thought process behind starting on Jim Bedroom. I do want to know.
Yeah. All right. So basically, the mindset was that Scrub gave a call out. He was like, we should maybe like throw a curveball first round. You know, just to try to hit him off a little bit, keep him on his toes, and obviously it didn't work. We adjusted to it later in the rounds, but basically just trying to throw a curveball for the first round, see what works.
But it was, what you're sort of saying is it was sort of a fly decision. Like, you didn't walk into this match being like, we're gonna play Jim Bedroom first.
No.
Fair enough. Because we were briefly talking about it. Just out of curiosity, would you ever consider doing a bar stock hold? Just curious.
A bar stock hold. I mean, Jim Jim is such a
he's looking
better
for a way to
site
say no.
for-
He's
Yeah,
looking
it's
for a
like-
way to say no without
Yeah,
saying
basically
no.
no. And this is that Jim's such a
Aw.
more better site to play on. It's just if you run a bar stock hold, it's either that you really practice that strat or you're memeing.
Fair enough. Now, on attack. So what did you guys didn't seem to really mind going against on defense. You guys didn't really seem to mind going against the dual hard breachers for a lot of those rounds. I mean, obviously in the later rounds they did stop bringing it, but they pretty much ran for the first 4 rounds or something like that. They ran dual hard breachers. How did you guys deal with that? Because that I know is sometimes difficult to deal with.
Yeah, so basically we were all just focusing our strat around Script, who was playing Bandit. He's like the main part of the team. Obviously he failed a couple of the times trying to Bandit trick, thermites, but most of the time he was successful, and I didn't really notice a huge impact with the Habana that they were bringing. They didn't really use it for much.
Okay.
Yeah, but basically we were just focused on the thermite. Habana wasn't really something we were worried about.
Fair enough. Do you have any questions, my friend?
Nope, the only questions I had were gonna be about why didn't you go bar and stock? But I don't have any
Man was
questions,
really
so-
holding out hope for that bar stock hold.
I was.
You, Remy.
But no, I don't have anything, and if that's all from Loopy, then you got your 30 seconds.
Drill.
Well, I want to say, just shout out to my team. Everybody played well. Shout out to the people watching right now. Thanks for coming here to, come watch this with us, and hope you guys had a good time. Shout out to the casters.
Thank you.
But
Thank you.
anything else? No, I'm good. That's it.
All right. Well, so we have been your hosts for the night, Loopy, and of course my amazing co-host right here. So
Hey, that's me.
I think that's it.
Nah, I'm not going anywhere. I'll see you guys in about 38 minutes.
Yeah. So he'll be back. I won't.
Alrighty, you guys.
Night,
take care.
everyone.
See you in roughly 30 minutes.